right, good evening, everybody. Today we're going to be doing subtracting integers. I'll go ahead and take the odd ones. You guys got the evens. All right, starting with number 7. What subtraction expression does the number line model? Well, from what I see, we've got negative 1, 2, 3. So that's negative 3. And then we're going to subtract another 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we've got negative 3 minus 6. And that's it. Let's move on to number 9. The temperature at the beginning of the day was 6 degrees Fahrenheit. Okay, 6 degrees. The temperature dropped 9 degrees by the end of the day. So if we're dropping 9, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's going to put us at negative 3. Okay? Use the number line to find the temperature at the end of the day. Well, as we said, negative 3. All right, let's get on with number 11. Number 11 says, the news report that today's high temperature is negative 16 degrees Fahrenheit, colder than yesterday's high temperature. Yesterday's high temperature was negative 2 degrees Fahrenheit. Write an expression to represent today's high temperature. Well, we don't know what that was because this is saying the high temperature is 16 degrees Fahrenheit colder than yesterday. So we have to start from yesterday. Yesterday, high temperature was negative 2 degrees Fahrenheit. So I would write the problem negative 2, and since this is colder, minus 16. And that would be my expression. Reasoning, is today's high temperature positive or negative, and why? Well, this is a negative. We're going on a number line, right? We would be going negative 2, this would be 0. I'd be going negative 2, and then a negative 16 more. So this might be 5, 10, 15, and this might be negative 16. So is today's high temperature positive or negative? Negative. And why? Because two negative numbers, when you combine the sum two negative numbers, it makes the negative numbers. Okay? I'm going to type this out so it doesn't take me too long to write it. Let's see. Because when you combine two negative numbers, it makes a bigger negative number. All right, and let's go ahead and make those just a little bit smaller. Oops. All right, let's go on to number 13. How are we thinking? Use the number line at the right. What subtraction equation does this number line make? Well, it looks like negative 2, right? Add it to negative, well, this goes to 8, so it's minus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, minus 6. So I would say the equation would be negative 2 minus 6. And if I were going to solve this, I guess I could put, it does say an equation this time, not an expression. Negative 2 minus 6 will give me negative 8. Now it's saying use the number line to represent a different subtraction equation that has the same difference shown in the number line. Write the subtraction equation. Let's see. I could go with, well, we need to make -8, so how about -10 and +2? I think that'll work. So we would go -10 and +2. That would give us to -8. So write the subtraction equation. -10 plus 2, and that would also equal -8. I guess the next one for me is 15. Oh, there is no 15. Oh, there it is, 15. Make sense and preserve. At its highest point, the elevation of a country is 5,762 feet above the sea level. All right? At the lowest point, the elevation of the country is 9 feet below sea level. Write an expression using integers to represent the difference between the elevations. Well, let's see the difference between them. What we're talking about, this is above sea level, so this is going to be 5,762, and that's going to be positive. And they're saying at the lowest point, the elevation of the country is 9 feet below. 9 feet below. So I think what we're going to have to do, see, at this, the elevation of the country is 9 feet below. Write an expression using integers to represent the difference between the elevations, the difference. So since we're talking a difference, we're talking subtraction. And since we're saying this is 9 feet below, it means it's a -9. So it will be my expression there. We could also say that since we have a negative times a negative here, we could rewrite it as 5,762 plus 9. And now, will the answer be written as a positive or a negative integer? Well, this is definitely going to give us a positive answer. And then, what is the difference between the highest and lowest points of the country? Well, we're going to have to add these two together to go ahead and get that answer. So 5,762 plus 9 will give us 5,771. We're talking feet. Okay, that's all the questions I got. Good luck with the ones you had, and see you in class. Oh, should I put a code word in here? Just to let you know, if you didn't see it, I'm going to put this one in the title page. So look for the title that you click on to contain the code word. Have a good night. See you.